what's going on with Yangon Galacticos here. Right now, they can pick up their gold lane if they want, because they don't have the gold lane as well as the roamer. And I feel like showing either or doesn't exactly expose your draft too much. Because it's not like, oh, you show Melissa, I'm going to pick up something like a Farsight to kill you. There's multiple ways to deal with a pick like that.
And you know that the Yi Sun-shin is going to the jungle anyway, so there's less things to worry about. It's, at this point, really just a potential...
What if Yi Sun-shin gold?
Oh.
I don't like it. Hey. But who knows? Ixia. Okay,
unique hero.
Another new pick again.
Okay,
we're going deep here.
if they're going double fighter, then the other fighter has to be a backline.
Yeah, like a Lapu, Benedetta,
Yeah.
Yuzong.
There has to be someone to reach that Ixia because, well, it can
I think
also be the
CC
mage.
is okay. I think CC is okay.
Yeah.
If you want to put CC gold, but Ruby EXP against Barats may not be a good matchup there.
Or if they don't want to do that, then maybe the mid lane too can compensate for the range, for the reach.
Eve probably is the safest.
Yeah. We don't see much Farsas currently, so...
We see one loss,
Yeah.
but we've seen one.
So let's see. Oh!
All right, they pick up the Vexana as well as the Uranus. I feel like Vexana...
I like this.
Vexana has one win.
But do you remember how I was mentioning that she is pretty tough against Eudora? In my limited experience.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
But I'm just saying it's like a matchup that does okay, which it means you're not going to get behind and you might be able to pressure her out so she doesn't get ahead.
Another element to the fortress. Just add a lord as well, right? This is a clear fortress for Yi Sun-shin. I don't know, walking battalion? Walking? Not all of them walk even.
It's a strong vanguard for sure. Last pick coming in from YG.
It's all for Coily now.
Synonymous with Myanmar at this point and trying to do another historic run. The Matilda. Wow.
So
another unique hero.
A lot of defense coming in from Pro Esports and Yangon Galacticos. They have a lot of ways to approach the fight. I gotta tell you, Brigida, I do not know how to approach this draft.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look at this like a fan. This seems like a fun game to watch.
Yes, it does. I think it's just very specific for Yangon. They can go very specific with their targets, but Pro can go a little more heavy on team fights for this game.
Well, I'm the pro analyst. I know exactly what's going to happen. Vexana's going to beat Eudora in mid lane. I can't believe you guys don't know it. My Grandmaster rank games, I already figured that out. Okay, let's send it to two guys who have a better idea of what might take place here. Game 2, trying to tie it up. Nice, Mirko, what's going on?
5 seconds till the enemy.
Hey, we appreciate that, Raid Day. You know, I see you climbing the ranks there, but let's go ahead and jump into this one. It's me and Mirko to bring you the action right now. Again, it's interesting drafts across the board. Another unique pick. Yangon Galacticos, last game paid off with patience because they turned the game over on its head, got the victory. Now, Pro Esports, I like it, man. This is all playing for your Yi Sun-shin. Maybe that's what it's going to take, Mirko, to get him a win because, yes, the YSS hasn't really won anything.
Nope. Been used twice already. P already has to use a Revitalize early as well. At least there's one thing, right? YG technically only have one frontliner. So if Pro want to go front to back, they technically don't need to deal with too many tanks. The thing is, it's a Barat with the help of Matilda, though.
I was gonna say, you know, it's one thing to have one frontliner who can just go anywhere. You know, that's with the help of the Matilda. And even so, if I recall correctly, the Matilda can also do some interesting things with an Ixia pick, man. You know, drop down that full barrage and Sauron through. So I feel like for Yangon Galacticos, the upper hand here, aside from just Sanji. Okay, that was all right. Burn the flicker. One of the upper hands that I was gonna say. Oh, hold on.
Whoa! A Purify out. First blood for Han still, despite the Purify from Felix.
So that's an upper hand, getting the first blood, but it's also just, again, mobility options that they have to play around with this composition. Taking a quick look at the emblems, you can see where they're going with this. Again, the Matilda is going to have a whole bunch of mobility to work with, and this being Flying Cloud also kind of brings everybody back to the team fights really quickly. The Barrett's being the one tanky guy, you can see him. You know, he's got the tenacity, he's got concussive blast, he's on the tank emblems. Ying knows his job for this one.
Koza's going to be able to take that gold crab away from Sanji. Obviously already won that lane earlier, but Sanji can just walk back up in Flying Clouds very easily. That's the thing. Doesn't matter if you really bully your opponents here this early on with the Flying Clouds map. Oh, big chomp by Ying, spits him out as well, gets a stun, and look at the peel from the rest of the team. Felix able to stop that from happening, the pick off on Coily, but he's a bit too low to participate around this turtle fight.
Yeah, I really like that sound effect there, Miko. That was a good one. Now for the turtle, fighting it off. Not sure if they're going to get in range. Han gets the turtle secured.
Okay, circling Eagle. Oh, not on Sa. He was already a free kill, I'm guessing, for Blink. YG go up 1,000.
Go up 1,000 gold because they've got a couple kills in their favor. A turtle, a little bit of extra gold off these gold platings too. So this is all really starting well for Yangon Galacticos, and I think that's why even our panel was kind of mentioning this with the composition that Pro Esports brought to the table. You know, playing around your YSS, you've got enough bodies, I mean, even an extra one with the Eternal Guard to protect you and give you space. But if you're not able to go ahead and utilize that and let Coily get farmed up here, scale up, it's going to be really difficult for him. I mean, look what Han is doing to Coily's jungle.
Hey, if he can win on a utility jungle in this meta, imagine what he does on a Hirara right now.
I wonder how he feels after going from a Frederick to a Hirara.
Hey, to be fair, I think Han's just chill with it, man. Like, I don't know how many heroes he has in his pool, you know? Like, we've seen him on a Fanny as well, and then the Frederick, and now it's going to be the gank onto Kuzen onto the bottom lane. Oh my god, the full barrage as well with the guiding wind. Goes is still able to stay alive for a bit, though. Good Eternal Guard on Blink, but he's able to flick around and gets the guiding wind out away from the roots of P.
Able to get away off of that, too. I mean, that's dirty to see, but Yangon Galacticos, makes it work. Again, they said this is going to be a fun composition to see in motion. Well, there it is. You do something like that. Looking at the replay brought to us by STC. Brings it a little bit too far, you know, but still able to cap out a kill under the turret, and then good flicker usage there to stay alive by Sanji, and then guiding wins on out from Blink.
That's a tilter, bro.
That is.
After losing that close 30-minute game, this is usually what happens, you know, after you lose a close 30-minute game, it might be a quick one in game 2. We saw the Burmese fans earlier.
Yeah.
Up on stage. I got my sound effects approved, by the way, by the king.
the king yourself.
The young man from the Philippines.
Yo, shout out to the king, man.
Shut up, man.
We'll see you really soon. And now for this second turtle up here. Pro Esports has control of it, but they wait for Coily to get in range here. Little poke back and forth right now. Both teams, Ying playing up that front side. There's the Mount Shocker.
Pulled in the Dino, the Eternal Guard as well. Full barrage comes around. The red tree is good for Coily. Dives onto Han, untargetable for a bit. Able to escape with the help of the Flask of the Oasis. So it ends up being a big win for Pro finally. XP and Turtle.
Yeah, that's something they needed. At least get the objective secured. You don't want to let this scaling happen even further for YG. Up 2,000 gold at this point. That's a Sky Piercer also picked up for Han. They're going to go ahead and just keep Kozen back here. You know, one of the things too, speaking of this, hold on, circling Eagle.
Oh, stun. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I was going to do the caca, but...
Welcome to the Thunderdome. We need a thunder effect, man. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know if Leo's going to approve that one, but
that one's not.
He'll come up with something better. But that is the interaction that you can expect. One of many that Yangon Galacticos can go ahead and play around. And so for Pro Esports, you know, that's one of the hard things about it is like, what way is YG going to approach our fight? You know, or they more so just kind of have this universal, straightforward approach. We saw it where they're able to go ahead and bully off Yangon Galacticos off of an objective. But even so, if that ends up being the case, you know, once the Lords come to play, the approach is going to be different.
So Pro are just going to take it slow, but YG scaled pretty well as well with the Ixia, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're just going to have to find out again. A 2,000 gold lead for YG. We've seen massive gold leads turn around in very, very good games like yesterday, Falcons Meta against IG. They held like an 8,000 gold lead. IG were able to come back through forcing Falcons Meta to make mistakes.
Seems to be the case, you know, whatever team makes these mistakes kind of gets punished on them. The teams so far that have been competing throughout MSC, they all do that really well. Once they see an overstep from the opposing team, they're able to go ahead and punish it. Now this is also just the nature of the compositions you have, you know, with a Eudora. I mean, there's a reason why the Eudora is picked up so much. One of the top picks right now in that hero pool. Last turtle, though, again, playing around that stun that you have, the mobility that Matilda brings, YG will wait for their own moment.
Goes in. Oh, the chop missed. Ying's going to be pulled back as well. Oh, great taunt to read the flicker too. But it won't be a kill. They're just buying time right now for Coily to get his hands on it. But Han walks up. Great CC from the circling eagle of Blink. To steal it away now, Han locking him down for Sanji to get a few shots on that full barrage. PP with a walk-up, a taunt that doesn't land. And it's the combo, but it's a Belleric.
He should be able to get away from this, right? Hold on.
Revitalize, taunt. Oh, he picks up the kill with a basic attack through the CC chain.
How many stacks does Han have right now? Can we take a look at that? I mean, I know he picked up the Sky Piercer, was it a couple kills ago? Let's take a look at the replay here. This looked like it would be so good for Pro Esports, but Blink with that Matilda coming through on the circling eagle, and then Han able to swoop on, get that, and then capitalize a kill. You know, this is one of the things you got to watch out for. We've seen it before where Hirara gets like stacks on the Sky Piercer, and next thing you know, you're gone, you know? And so Pro Esports, even if they want to buckle in a little bit for this, it might be one of those cases where you don't want to wait too long just because of the scaling that's happening here with YG. Now, bringing it further, you can see, okay, couple stacks. So 2 kills off of that when he picked up that Sky Piercer, but it's that threat now, that threat of just kind of almost lining up the kills too easily for YG to capitalize on.
Even then, when they're trying to buy some time for Coily to get his hands on a neutral objective, it's just so difficult because you have CC on on Felix. So all he can do is really just stand up front and hope that YG get intimidated by the aura of a Uranus.
All right now too, look at this pressure.
Ooh, again, no CC from Felix, he can't chain it. So I can drop down as much CC as he wants to.
Yeah.
But as long as it's not going to be followed up by a Mountain Shocker, an I'm Offended, or a Don't Run Wolf King, Han's going to be good, bro.
Yeah, Han's got a lot of space to work with, just by himself, basically.
Han.
Yeah, and Han can do this. Han can do this. As this Lord comes up, they get in position. Again, some of the ultimates were used in the previous fight, but they should be back up for this, depending on how Pro Esports stalls this out.
Whoa.
Oh, Mountain Shocker used.
Oh, good usage.
On his welcome.
1v4. Oh, spins him out, gets on Saw! Now, I'm offended coming through as well. Response over, goes in, flickers through, but Han's able to pick up the kill. Now he goes back in. Onto Kuzen! A double for Han as he outplays Pro completely.
Oh, man. Sorry, I'm feeling he's going to survive P as well, but 2 members going down for Pro Esports, and Yangon Galacticos will make their way to secure this Lord. A little circling eagle here to keep Coily back again. There's still an attempt, it looks like, from Pro Esports.
How do they want to play this one? Kuzen is down. Coily doesn't have enough damage. Han gonna go in. Wait a second, Han. Oh, he baits him everybody into the full barrage. PP taking a little flicker in from Sanji. And Han with the red tree now as he walks back up again and he picks up the godlike YG up with 5,000 over Pro.
That was such a good bait from Han to go ahead and utilize that. They know they have a full barrage in the hands of Sanji. And so just line up Pro Esports into it. And you know they want the Lord. I mean, look at this replay here. Again, Han popping that winner crown.
What a bait.
And just following through the full barrage and then comes in, help clean up after getting the Lord. That's a whole lot of value for YG off of that fight. And now Lord in the mid lane, they're knocking on this tier 2.
Full barrage. Oh my God! Kuzen just got bleeped out of the game.
Welcome to the Thunderdome, basically. Lord charges in. Oh! Okay, Purify used. There's the shields. They're going to pop in mid and bot. Asanji is still down there right now. Down Kozin for 10 seconds. Pro Esports just has to let these turrets get whittled down here. Han's walking in that wave up top. They're trying to hold on to this one holy defense shield. This is such a problem, man. I mean, even alone, if you go too far forward, if you're Pro Esports, you're going to get stunned. Or you're going to get circling eagled, or you're going to get Daytona's welcome. Like, this is what I'm talking about. There was so many options that YG can play around with, and that's what's gotten themselves almost this 9,000 gold lead.
And it just seems like the Yi Sun Shin might not be it in the meta, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's done... it's not Coily's fault. It's a pick. He's done nothing in this game, right? Farming up,
Oh, whoa.
Finds him, as we were talking about, throws it back to 3! Yay, what a play on the Barats! And now it's Han on Kozen, trying to find the kill, the stun lands, and it's a basic attack that gives Han a double. Now on Felix, can he get it? His hands on the 80 stacks of the Sky Piercer! Han with a triple to send Yangon Galacticos to the knockout stage of MSC at EWC 2026.
What a dominant game for Yangon Galacticos after an endurance test in game 1. They just came in to this one with a different game plan, and my oh my, did they execute it well. Talk about draft diff for this one and just execution. Again, Yangon Galacticos, familiar names across the board for the most of our